One of the reasons why I prefer using a Garmin watch over a smartwatch like the Apple Watch is the buttons. There are many times when using the touchscreen does not work very well. For example, I might have gloves on, my fingers might be wet or sweaty, and I need to use the buttons. In fact, when I use the kayak activity on my Garmin watch, it locks the screen so that the water doesn't cause inputs on the screen, and you have to use the buttons. So it's very practical. Now, the Apple Watch Ultra does have a programmable action button, which is one of the things that separates it from the standard Apple Watch. The Garmin watch, if you didn't know this, has about 7 programmable action buttons. So in addition to the 5 buttons on the side of the watch that by default do certain things, you can program those buttons as hotkeys. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I have my Fenix set up with the hotkeys, and then I'll show you how to do it with the app and also on the watch itself. First, I'll show you the native functionality of the buttons on the watch. This is your light button on the top left. And then if you double tap the light button quickly, it'll go to your flashlight. This is your back button. And then if you hold down the light button, you can go to your controls. This is your scroll up, this is your scroll down. So I could scroll through my controls, for example, using the scroll up or down, or I could just use my fingers. Going back to the home screen, if you hit the scroll up, you can go through all of your glances. And then on the top right is your start stop. It's also a select button. So if I were to find something on the screen and I could tap on the top right, that would select it. And then I go back. And then if I'm back at the home screen and I hit the start stop, that's going to take me to my activities. I could select an activity and then start my activity by tapping the start again. Now I'll show you the hotkeys. And again, these are totally programmable depending on what you want. So the way I have this watch set up, if I hold the start button, it's going to go to my timers. If I hold this button, so this is my back button, if I hold this down, no matter where I'm at, it'll go to the watch face. If I hold the down button, it'll go to a stopwatch, and I use that probably every single day. If I hold the start and the down, it'll toggle the touchscreen to be off, or if I do it again, it'll toggle it to be back on. And when I hold these down, it's only for like a second. If I hold start and up, it'll go to my wallet. Now I don't have it on my wrist, so it needs a passcode. If I hold the back button and the light button, it's going to go to the weather. And if I hold the back and the up button, it's going to go to my altimeter, barometer, and my compass. Another native functionality is if I hold down the up button for a second, it'll go to my menu. I'm going to show you how to program your hotkeys. So I'm going to scroll down to Settings, and then I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and go to System. And I'm going to scroll until I find Hotkeys. Select Hotkeys, and then again, this is how you can program them. So I could tap on one, and then I've got all of these different options that I can do for that one particular hotkey. So that was on my timer, and so that is the start button. So again, that's how you would program that button to make it do something different if you were to hold it down. And then you can see, hold the back button, hold the down button, the start plus the down button, start plus up, back plus light, and then back plus up. You can also use the app to program your hotkeys. So at the home screen of the app, I'm going to tap on my device on the top right. I'm going to tap on the watch. And then I'm going to scroll down to System. And then I'm going to scroll and tap on Hotkeys. And here you can see all the hotkeys that I have set up. So using the hold start as an example, I'm going to tap on that one. And it's currently set up with timers, but these are all of the options that you can program to that one particular hotkey just by holding it down for 1 second. So that is how you use the buttons on a Garmin watch and program them as hotkeys. So if you have any questions or comments, drop those below. I'll be doing a few more tutorials on Garmin bike computers and Garmin watches coming up. So if you have not subscribed to the channel and you're interested in those, go ahead and do so. And if you haven't subscribed and you love mountain biking and gravel riding, please subscribe and be a part of the community. We'd love to have you. All right, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.